Good morning students, welcome to Maths class. Today we are going to see a new topic, geometric progression. In this case, let us consider that a viral disease is spreading in a way such that at any stage two new persons get affected from an affected person. One person is spreading the disease, viral disease, to two new persons. Okay. At first say one person is affected. At second stage two persons are affected and is spreading to four persons because each one is spreading to two persons. First one person is spreading the viral disease to two persons. Then again this one person spreading to two persons. Another person is spreading to two persons. Here four persons are here. Each one is spreading the disease to two persons. So 1, 2, then 4 and 8. Okay. Here one person is in the first stage one person is affected. At second stage two persons are affected and is spreading to four persons and so on. Then the number of persons affected at each stage are 1, 2, 4, 8, so on. Where except the first term, each term is precisely twice the previous term. It is clear that each term is got by multiplying a fixed number. Yes. If you multiply by 1 into 2, 2. Then 2 into 2, 4. 4 into 2, 8. So, multiplying a fixed number. This idea leads us to the concept of geometric progression. Now, we will see the definition of geometric progression. A geometric progression is a sequence in which each term is obtained by multiplying a fixed non-zero number to the preceding term except the first term. The fixed number is called common ratio. The common ratio is usually denoted by R. Okay. The general form of geometric progression. Here we have said about geometric progression. Here the common ratio is R. Think about the arithmetic progression. There the common difference is D. Okay. Here we are taking that common ratio as R. Okay. The general form of geometric progression. Let A and R is not equal to 0 be real numbers, then the numbers of the form A, AR, AR square, AR cube and so on, AR power n minus 1. So, is called the geometric progression. Here, this is the general form of geometric progression. Okay. Think about arithmetic progression. There the general form of arithmetic progression is, yes, A plus D, A plus 2D, A plus 3D plus and so on plus A plus n minus 1 into D. Okay. The number A is called the first term and the number R is called the ratio, common ratio. General form of geometric progression. The general form of geometric progression, GP. We can say this as GP. Tn equal to AR power n minus 1. We can find the nth term using this general form. Okay. Then the first term. How to find the first term? We have to In the place of n, you have to substitute 1. That is T1. A is the first term. A into r power n minus 1. That is 1 minus 1, 0. Okay, 2. You have to substitute in the place of n. T2 is equal to A r power 2 minus 1. That is A r power 1. A r is the second term. Then third term is A r square. So A r power 3 minus 1. So A r square. Okay. Then the general term is Tn is equal to A r power n minus 1. Now we shall see the example 2.40. Which of the following sequence form a geometric progression? Here the common ratio is r. They are given the sequence 7, 14, 21, 28. Okay. We have to take this as first term, second term T2, T3 and T4. Here r is equal to T2 by T1. If you divide the second term by first term, that is equal to third term by second term. That is equal to fourth term by third term. These must be equal. If it can form a GP. Okay, now we'll see T2 by T1 is equal to T3 by T2 is equal to T4 by T3. Then it can form a GP. Now we shall see. It is forming this sequence is forming a GP or not. Okay. So 14 by 7. Then 21 by 14. Then 28 by 21. And you cancel. The first one is 2. The second one is 3 by 2. Then third one is 4 by 3. These are not equal. The common ratio is not equal. So it cannot form a geometric progression. This sequence cannot form a geometric progression. Then the second sequence 1 by 2, 1, 2, 4. Here we can take this first one as T1, T2, T3, T4. Okay. Now R is equal to T2 by T1 and T3 by T2, T4 by T3. Now 1 by 2 is equal to 2 by 1, then 4 by 2. And R is equal to 1 by 2 equal to 2 by 1 equal to 4 by 2. Then you bring this as reciprocal, then it will come to numerator. So 2 by 1 we can write as 2. Then you can cancel this, it will come 2. Here the common ratios are same, 2, 2, 2. Okay, the common ratios are R is equal. This sequence can form a geometric progression. Okay, then the third sum 5, 25, 50, 75 and so on. They are given this sequence. You have to check whether this can form a sequence or not. Solution. You can take this first one as T1, T2, T3 and T4. R is equal to T2 by T1 is equal to T3 by T2 and T4 by T3. Now we substitute here 25 by 5, 50 by 25 and 75 by 50. Then 5 tables you can cancel as 5 times. Then 25 table, 25 2s are 50. Here 25 3s are and 25 2s are. Here the common ratios are not equal. The sequence 5, 25, 50, 75 and so on cannot form a geometric progression. Okay, then as we move to exercise 2.7, which of the following sequence are in GP? Here we shall see the third subdivision 0.5, 0.05, 0.005 and so on. Solution. Here this is a T1, T2, T3 and so on. T2 by T1 is equal to T3 by T2. Here T2 by T1 is equal to 0.05 by 0.5. So now we can multiply these two by 100 to make the decimal to fraction. So, whole number. Okay. 5 by 50. Now you cancel. 1 by 10. T2 by T1 is 1 by 10. Then T3 by T2. It is 0.005 by 0.05. Here to make this whole number, you have to multiply by 1000. So you are multiplying the denominator also by 1000. So it will come as 5 by 50. So T3 by T2 also 1 by 10. So the common ratios are equal. The sequence 0.5, 0.05, 0.005, so on can form a geometric progression. Fourth sum is 1 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 12 and so on. We have to check whether these sequences can form a GP. So take this as first term, second term and third term. And T2 by T1 is 1 by 6 by 1 by 3. Then you have to bring it to reciprocal. Bring it to numerator, it will come as reciprocal. 1 by 6 into 3 by 1. So you can cancel, it will come as 1 by 2. Then T3 by T2. Here the T3 is 1 by 12 by 1 by 6 is equal to 1 by 12 into 6 by 1. You cancel 1 by 2. Here also 1 by 2 the common ratio. So both the common ratios are 1 by 2. So the common ratios are equal. Therefore the sequence 1 by 3, 1 by 6, 1 by 12, so on are in GP. Okay. Then the seventh problem. 16, 6, 1, 1 by 4 and so on. We take this as T1, T2, T3 and T4. Then T2 by T1 is 4 by 16. It is 1 by 4. Then T3 by T2, that is 1 by 4 actually. Both are same. Shall see the third one. T4 by T3. T4 by T3 is equal to 1 by 4 by 1. That is 1 by 4. So the three common ratios are same. The common ratios are same. Therefore, the sequence 16, 4, 1, 1 by 4, so on are in GP. Then example 2.41. Find the geometric progression whose first term and common ratios are given by. The first term is A. A is equal to -7. Then R is equal to 6. We have to write the geometric progression here. Okay. What is the general form of geometric progression? That is A, AR, AR square, so on. So we know A, -7. First term is -7. Second term is A into R, that is 6. -7, 6 are -42. Then AR square -7 into 6 square, that is 36, -252. So the required geometric progression is -7, -42, -252, so on. Next one, the second one solution. For in this they are given A as 256 and R as 0.5. Okay, solution. A is equal to 256, then R is equal to 0.5. The general form of GP is A, AR, AR square, so on. That is 256, 256 into 0.5, 256 into 0.5 the whole square. So 256, 128, that is you are multiplying these two means it will come as 128. Here for 0.5 into 0.5, 0.25. 0.5 into 0.5 is equal to 0.25. Okay. Here you are multiplying these two means it will come as 64. Okay. The required geometric progression is 256, 128, 64, and so on. Example 2.42. Find the 8th term of the GP. 9, 3, 1 and so on. The sequence they are given. The general form of GP, that is to find the nth term. Formula is Tn equal to A r power n minus 1. First term is A, that is 9. The common ratio is 3 by 9, T2 by T1. So after cancelling it will come as 1 by 3. So we shall substitute 8 in the place of n because we need the 8th term. So T8 is equal to 9 into 1 by 3 the whole power 8 minus 1. Yes. Then 9 into 1 by 3 the whole power 7. Then we can write it, we can powers give the powers to numerator and denominator. So 1 power 7 is 1. 3 power 7. And next we can make this as 3 square into 1 by 3 power 7. We know the formula a power m by a power n equal to a power m minus n. If the denominator, that is n, is greater, you have to bring this m down. So 1 by a power m n minus m.